Welcome to the Auburn Medical Group YouTube live stream, the entertaining medical live stream where viewers can ask real-time questions of real medical doctors. And here are our hosts, Dr. Mark Vaughn and Dr. Gwen Vaughn.
Ta-da!
Hello.
Auburn Medical Group live stream with Dr. Mark Vaughn and...
Hey, I'm Dr. Gwen Vaughn.
Speaking about... Do you know the subject?
I think you said it was continuous glucose monitors.
Sometimes called...
CGM.
Sometimes called CGM, yeah.
Stole all your thunder there.
No, that's fine. I'm good with it. Hey, we have comments and questions because this is a live stream. It really is meant for a live audience, so let's get that live audience going here with Laura Webb saying good afternoon and Lindsay Entwine saying 1097 high. Is that like 6'7"? Robert Antonio, CGM, and Rusty, all right, 1642 saying hi. What's 1097?
That's her username. Lindsay Entwine 1097.
Oh, okay.
She didn't get it those first 1,096 times.
Who are those 1,096 other Lindsay Entwines?
Wow,
I'm wondering.
A lot of them out there.
Or is that her birthday? She was born in 97? I don't think she's born in 97. I don't think she's born in 97.
I don't know.
I think she was born around 84.
You're going to get yourself in trouble.
I'm going to guess 84. Just based on cultural references.
She was 10
other
in 1997.
You know that?
No, I have no idea.
Okay.
I'm making up things as I go.
Yes. Continuous glucose monitoring. So
maybe we should explain what that is first.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Continuous glucose monitoring is a fairly new thing, actually. Really only been available routinely. Gosh, I've been prescribing it for. It's hard to know because time is a concept I don't understand. 3 years, maybe longer than that. 5 years.
Yeah.
It just seems like it.
Did you know that I was only 2 years off on her birthday?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I went the wrong direction, though.
Uh-oh.
Bad me. It's frightening to think that there's that many of me out there. Okay. So give me credit for
continuous glucose monitor is it does exactly what it says. So it's continuously monitoring the glucose in your blood all the time and sending that data
Always watching.
Yes, just like that. Sending the data to a receiver. So typically on the upper arm, that's usually where they tell you to put it. It's a little round thing that has a little filament that actually goes through your skin into the subcutaneous tissue.
That sounds so invasive, doctor.
It does, but I've actually put these on my patients because they had to learn how to do it. None of them seem to say it hurts or they feel they're
quite superficial.
Right. Yeah. It's just kind of right under the skin there, and can then monitor blood sugars and be very accurate with those numbers. And so these can be continuously transmitted to a little receiver you have. You can even wave it over sometimes to get a number right then. And they can alert you when your blood sugars are above a certain level or below a certain level. And this can be very helpful for those who have diabetes because it can give continual feedback on what various things do. When they eat certain things, their blood sugars spiking up. Or if they eat other things, is it kind of mellowing out? Or
without having to do the painful poke at the tip of your finger.
Every time, and that's just 1 second in time. Whereas this is monitoring it continually.
That very moment. Okay. Texas
so very, very helpful.
Says, I've worn one for the last 16 years. Wow.
I have definitely not been.
How come we don't know about this?
I've definitely not been prescribing them that long. Again, time to me is not something I understand.
How did you do that? That's
16 years. I don't.
How did you get
that? Sounds like it hasn't been
years.
Like I know I'm off, but I don't think I'm that far off. When was it available to the public?
That's what I'm asking.
We're looking it up, so we'll figure it out. I remember for a while there it was available, but wasn't quite dialed in yet to the precise standards that the FDA required. So wasn't recommended for a while.
So maybe we should differentiate it even more from the old glucometer poking your finger.
Sure.
Even though you already did.
The doctor only...
roughly 25 years.
Oh, man, look at that. I'm way off.
It's only been the last 5 to 7 that the technology became user-friendly.
Right. I'm not that far
affordable.
off. I said 5 years. I said 3 years. I was
Accurate
way
enough.
off there, but 5 years. 5 to 7 years.
So,
there you go.
So, I'm sorry, how long did...
But it says, like, even going back to 1999, doctors were using it, I guess, more in like a...
Let me clarify that Lindsay Antine had already been born at that point. I just want to make sure that's
Me too.
clear.
And then, wow, okay. And then, yeah, the common ones that come up.
Should I just
are
show
the
everybody what we're looking at here instead of...
AI, that's what we're looking at.
We're looking at AI's answers here about... There's it.
Whoa,
Is that big enough for you?
wow. What are you doing?
I don't... When it's that big, you can't
Confusing
scroll slowly.
Confusing everybody.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, Freestyle Libre you see mentioned there. There are two main ones that I prescribed, the Freestyle Libre, and that was what, 2017.
What? No,
2017 would be
Stop it.
8 years ago.
Yeah, that's good information there.
I probably, man,
Is that readable on their monitors? I don't know.
probably.
All right.
Anyways.
Yeah.
And then the Dexcom is the other one, which is now, I think Freestyle Libre is on there.
So the
3
two major
plus.
ones that we're prescribing and seeing.
Freestyle and Dexcom.
And what's nice about them is you make an account online with it,
yeah.
and you give your doctor's office permission to follow along.
can
And so
look.
we actually have a program called Chronic Care Management.
Remote
CC
patient monitoring.
or remote patient monitoring. Get our programs. Remote patient monitoring, where Medicare pays us to actually look at that. And so we have somebody whose full-time job in our office is looking at that data along with blood pressure for
Right.
remote patient monitoring.
Yeah.
So that we can see if something is, and we'll get notified. She'll send a message to the provider who sees that patient of, hey, your patient's sugars are getting out of whack. You need to intervene or at least look at this.
Yeah, and they can.
That's pretty cool to have that.
Over the course of a week and a month, can actually get pretty good at predicting A1C for diabetics.
Yeah, maybe we should say what A1C is.
Oh, sure, yeah. So with diabetes, the best way of monitoring how well it is controlled is with a study or a test called hemoglobin A1C. A1C is a pretty sophisticated test where we test the red blood cells inside your body to see what percentage of them are glycosylated or have picked up sugar from your blood, circulating blood. And it's a percentage. So it's not like the normal poke, 120, one whatever. It's actually a percentage. And for normal, normal's 5.7 and below, 5.6 and below. Pre-diabetes is like 5.7 to 6.5, 6.5 and above is diabetes. And if you have diabetes, we want to try to get you down to a certain level. Some people we want to get down under 7. Other people we're happy to get under 8. That changes with age and certain chronic conditions and risk.
Why is that?
Because there actually is a risk of over-treating and running the risk of pushing people too low, having hypoglycemic
kind
episodes.
of a loss of gain
and benefit, because the benefits are seen over decades when we're controlling these A1Cs.
So somebody in their 80s would not necessarily have the same benefit of getting their sugar down to the low 6s as a person who's in their 40s.
Right. And I didn't mention, but that is a 3-month average of where your blood sugars have been, because the average red blood cell lifespan is 3 months. So that is about what
except not all the red blood cells are starting.
Right.
So it's actually shorter.
It is a little shorter, but yeah, it is a pretty reliable test.
All right,
as long as you don't have hemoglobin problems.
Well, okay. Of course, Lindsay's time isn't real, but and then we have
I know.
Texas Boo Boo.
Like things I thought happened last year are seriously like 10 years ago. So time is a construct I don't understand.
When she was pregnant, she was using 200 units of insulin a day, so she had a Dexcom and Omnipod.
That is a lot of insulin.
Not familiar with the Omnipod. And then Lindsay, I wanted to monitor for my dog who lived with diabetes. We kind of just flew blind with her. We got her insulin injections twice daily, and she followed her special prescription diet. Very good dog. That's about all they give you for animals. went to the emergency vet a few times when she developed pancreatitis.
Ooh, and a dog? That would
Dog
be miserable.
pancreatitis. Whoa.
That sounds miserable. A dog
Please tell me the dog wasn't
vomiting
in the
all over
house,
the
on
place.
The carpet and,
Yeah, and laying
the
around
pain.
moaning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my dog is moaning. It's
Having to
really
treat it.
sad. Yeah, that's hard, man.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So, so there's a bit of a crowd that wants continuous glucose monitoring. Who do you use it for? Which patients? Because you don't use it in every diabetic patient
Right,
necessarily.
yeah.
Although I think the ADA is wanting us to do that.
That it's trending
coverage
that
issues.
it's definitely trending that way because it is a more reliable way of tracking blood sugars. But it is for the people who, for me, it started out. I guess this was 5 years ago. Again, that I started using it in those people that I really just couldn't get under control and needed more information, and their blood sugars, were telling me something.
Makes sense to start there.
Yeah. And so those were kind of my initial case studies there that I had people do, but then it expanded, and I essentially if somebody has diabetes and they want to do it, I will mostly prescribe it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I don't think I've ran into any issues as far as coverage there.
Yeah, I can't say for all insurance. I do believe there was a time when CGM, in recent years, when CGM was only covered for people who are on insulin.
Yes. Yeah, you're absolutely true. That's absolutely true. I do remember that. But now it's expanded to all diabetics. I do have a lot of diabetics who come in, twice a year. Their A1C is between 6.5 and 7. They're very well controlled. They test your blood sugar once in the morning. Some of them not even that often.
They eat sensibly.
Very stable. They exercise. They eat sensibly. I just said, I don't think they need it.
There's not gain to be had.
Yeah.
When a person's already that well controlled and we're seeing their A1C stay under 6.5 without variability.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, there's just not a lot to be gained there.
Yeah.
But somebody who's not in that place, it makes sense to give them that feedback to, hey, this is what you're doing to yourself when you eat and when you exercise.
And I have seen some dramatic turnarounds once people see how certain foods are affecting their blood sugars. They've changed their diet. They've started to eat more protein because they'll find out, if I eat more protein with certain carbohydrates, it won't go up as quickly because it's burning the sugars differently. Yeah, and they can kind of do self-tests, as it were, to see how that works. And I've seen some pretty dramatic changes.
Right, like exercise with their indiscretions to see if it balances out.
And then also it will alert you if you're going too low. So in certain cases that can be valuable too. There are people who will be 200 during the day and then will drop down to, and it's very hard to treat that or even find that out. But that can be helpful information with a continuous glucose monitor.
Okay, so that's the people that CGM is for. There may be some people out there. I think you had a term for it. The pod bros.
Oh yeah.
Health and wellness, but they're not doctors, but they know everything and they'll tell you
and they've got a podcast to tell you about it.
And they probably have a way to monetize it and get, like selling stuff on their website or whatever.
And I have and the way I learn about these is I have these healthy young men typically that come in and they've asked for continuous glucose monitors and plenty of other tests just because they've been listening to a podcast or reading some blog or something like that about somebody who will tell you what to do with all of these small or these numbers that in the big scheme of things don't have big changes or big implications for a healthy individual. But they want to know all these numbers, and part of that is the continuous glucose monitoring because they want to know exactly how every single food is going to affect them when they eat. And it's not really made for that.
And in fact, there's studies that show that using CGM in people whose A1C would be expected to be in the normal levels, that what the CGM gives you is actually not as accurate as it is in people who have diabetes, which is strange to me.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I would think it'd be easier in the more normal world to be more accurate, but it's actually the opposite, that the numbers are less reliable and less useful. But we know for a fact they're less useful because these are people who don't have diabetes.
Right.
And are already on their own living healthy and watching what they eat.
Typically eating pretty healthy.
There's not really information to be gained that they can act on and get a significant gain or result from.
Yeah.
It's their hobby and they need a different one.
Yeah. Oh gosh, train left the station there. I lost it.
Lindsay says it was terrifying, talking about when her dog had.
That would be terrifying.
Yeah.
The utility of it. I mean, these are people who are very healthy, and I tell them, okay, get more fiber in your diet. They're usually doing these things. Get more fiber in your diet. Eat more fruits and vegetables. Avoid those simple sugars, packaged foods, things like that. And they say they want this continual glucose monitor, and I'm saying, okay, here's what it's going to show you. Sugar's bad, especially free sugars.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, things that we know, and it's not going to have a huge implication for their overall health.
Combining protein or fats with your
lean proteins,
carbohydrates to help temper the rise.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So my famous thing I fall back on is your blood sugar, for the same amount of sugar that you're getting by mouth, your blood sugar will go up less with the peanut M&Ms compared to the regular M&Ms. Now, somehow that's been twisted to be that Dr. Vaughn's recommending people eat M&Ms, but it was just an example.
Yeah. So that's why I put peanuts on top of my Oreos. I'm just kidding.
It makes more sense to spread peanut butter on.
Oh, there you go. The peanut butter Oreos. I think they do make peanut butter Oreos. It probably does not have protein in it.
They probably do.
They're probably
kind of light brown tan, I would guess.
Yeah. It will make your sugars go up.
Okay.
For sure.
So do you have any more comments or questions, audience and Lindsay?
Audience and
Lindsay.
Special category.
Lindsay's especially engaged today. We really appreciate that. Also, since we got a really good, you did an excellent job talking about CGM. Thank you, Dr. Wayne. If you had questions about music that I make.
Music? That's what we need to talk about.
Because
got
another song.
In the works?
Working on it. Yep. It's probably do it on some open mic nights here locally just to try to check audience response and see if I can fine tune it and get some opinions on it.
Cool.
Yeah. Boy, the comments just aren't coming in. So,
but the reason you started saying that is if you're not already a follower of Dr. Vaughn on Spotify,
there's a link in the.
You should be.
Or
that's actually, that Dr. Vaughn, not this Dr. Vaughn.
Spotify's the bad guy. So
that's what I've heard.
We're trying to push
Amazon Music. What's the better one?
Or Apple.
YouTube Music. Apple.
I'm on all of them. I'm on Spotify too for now.
Yeah.
Although, that's up for discussion, shall we say? Yeah. Because of, do you know that Spotify raised their rates by, it's like about $1 in U.S.
I don't pay for Spotify
a month in England, and very little of that money is going to the people who are making the music.
Oh.
The guy who runs Spotify is worth, I think his value is like that of a Beatle. By Beatle I mean John Paul, George Ringo.
like that kind. I gotcha.
And I don't know anything about his music, if he even makes music, but all these musicians, not myself. For me it's hobby and it's fun. But there's people who, that's actually how they're trying to make a living.
Yeah.
And they used to be able to in the old days before streaming, and now, So that's my political thing. Is not happy with that CEO of Spotify. Okay. And Lindsay Antoine is. Oh my goodness, Lindsay.
Hey.
So those of you who don't know, this is a super chat where Lindsay actually gave us $25, which, of course, this setting, mostly goes to Dutch Brothers,
which makes your sugars go up.
Which makes your sugar go up.
Unless you get a.
Wait, how far did I run before? It was at least 5.8 miles.
Today was not a run day for me. Tomorrow morning will be my run day.
But you'll run tomorrow morning, okay.
Make up for it.
Just to provide an example for you that as some
Couple
things
of
raise
issues.
blood sugar,
Other things help.
exercise helps to counter it. So I just want you to know that. Laura Webb, I have a friend that has one. She must be talking about CGM, and she complained about it hurting a little bit. But I wonder if it's because she has to override it and give herself extra insulin.
Well, insulin injections are poking a needle.
That's true. And then Lindsay's, we got to get some sugar to you guys. What? Are we lagging or something?
Sugar or caffeine? What are we looking for?
Are we not on our game? Is that what you're saying, Lindsay? Wow.
Oh, man. We are.
Okay, we've been told.
All right. Need some sugar.
All right.
I got some sugar. And some caffeine.
We did.
This is me caffeinated. This is me on caffeine. Do you really want to see me on caffeine?
The peppermint mocha or the candy cane mocha.
There was, candy cane mocha. Yeah, it was.
That was
good.
special.
It was tasty.
Looking out at the fog, having a hot candy cane mocha.
Yeah.
That was a special moment we shared. So thank you, Lindsay, Antoine, and the others who are on the Patreon. We appreciate that. And if you want to be on Patreon, you're welcome to. There's a link somewhere in the
You
can find
comments
it.
down there.
Patreon.com/Dr. Vaughn, I think it is. Okay, so we will be back. Oh, wait, Lindsay. No, just because I'm addicted to it, lol.
Sugar
Lots of love.
or caffeine?
Did she have the 1097 before, or is this a new
my
account?
addictions that I need to tamper?
I don't remember the 1097 being there in the past. Or maybe she changed what her username was on it. Laura Webb, thank you for all the information that you guys give us. Oh, you're very welcome.
That's our job.
Wow.
That's what we enjoy doing.
Somebody liked the information, doesn't just make fun of us. But she gives us money, so please go ahead.
We make fun of ourselves.
Yeah.
We don't need you for that.
Okay, so until next time,
Hey, I'm Dr. Gwen Vaughn.
and Dr. Mark Vaughn telling you to stay in good health. And thank you, Lindsay Antoine.
Yes.